Well, we got 2 weeks till turkey season. We are out at the range. I hope you guys are ready for some shooting. I'm just kind of getting prepped for turkey season. It's coming quick and I haven't shot my bow once yet. So, yeah, I need to start doing that. Let's get through the day. Let's go shoot some bow and we'll see how good we shoot. Did I say that one right there? There, yeah, I mean, I missed a little. I got small hands, but I mean, that's about the size of the turkey vitals. That's about the size of turkey vitals for sure. I'd say that's a dead one for sure. Even this one, you got 2-inch blades, that's cutting up. So at this target, the one right here, we're shooting 30 yards, and this is my first time shooting my bow, like I just said, and 20 yards was decent. It was okay. Had a pretty good grouping, but 30 yards. Wind is howling pretty good from the right side to the left side, probably at 12 to 17 miles an hour, depending on gusts or not. But it's ripping pretty good. So what I'm having to do is aim at 20 yards. I aimed about right here and was hitting about right here. So I think I'm gonna tuck this little spot in. See a little purple? I'm gonna aim for here and we'll see how close it gets, see how much the wind is affecting my arrows. Not the greatest, kind of all over this black dot. I mean, still not terrible, but definitely needs to be improved. Like I said though, it is pretty windy. I mean, they're all almost on that same line besides this one. I don't know. Okay, this is 17 yards. I'm shooting from an elevated position. This way, let the wind blow. Thankfully, that my range that I go to in town here, it has an elevated surface, so I can shoot from like I'm up in the tree stand. It's pretty cool. It definitely helps out a lot for the deer season. I just kind of want to go up there and see at 17 yards how much my arrows are going down. Because when you shoot on the flat, you know your arrows stick in straight. When you shoot from up, your arrows go down. So I kind of just want to see the angle that they're going in at 17 yards. I think I'm going to shoot one here, and one here. Try to hit each one of these orange dots. Let's get up there and start shooting. First arrow here, pretty solid. Second arrow, not so good. But the third arrow was right on the money. It's just a little bit bigger than my thumbnail. So that's pretty solid. I think we're gonna get these out of here and do some long range shooting, probably 70 yards maybe the furthest, since this is my first time back out at the range. But I like shooting long. It makes you such a better shooter up at close range quarters. Let's get these out and let's start shooting some distance. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. Went back, got my rainproof Carhartt. Yep, it definitely helps on rainy days like today. Brooks made it out to the range, and Brooks is normally who I do all my turkey hunting with, so he had to come sight his bow in, so he said, yeah, I'll come on down. And here he is. So let's get shooting some distance. Let's shoot some long range stuff. I think I'm gonna start at 50, go to 60. So a big reason why I shoot at these longer ranges that I typically wouldn't shoot at an animal with is just because trying to hit a target, you know, the size of a paper plate or the size of whatever your target is, at 60 yards, well, you come back to 30, that 30-yard target is going to look a lot bigger, and you're definitely going to shrink your groups down. That is just one thing I've noticed over the past few years, is as I've extended my range out, which I didn't just do overnight. I definitely took my time and moved my way back and kind of got comfortable with shooting, you know, 50 yards first and then moving back to 60. Once I got comfortable with 60, I moved back to 70. Once I got comfortable with 70, I moved back to 80. 80 is about the farthest I'll shoot. I have taken a couple 100-yard shots before, and they weren't so good. So I'm gonna wait to go back to that. But I mean, even shooting at 80 yards, then coming back to 40 or coming back to 30 or coming back to 20, oh my gosh, it's just, your muscle memory is a lot better. The fraction of error is a lot less. I mean, you shoot an arrow at 80 yards and there's 2 seconds before your arrow hits that arrow can move, or you twitch just a quarter of an inch and that arrow misses by 2 feet, where at 20 yards, you were missing by that inch. Just get comfortable, go out, and don't just jump to 100 yards, or don't just jump to 80 yards. Move your way back. If you only shoot 40 yards at the furthest, try practicing at 50, try practicing at 60, but I wouldn't go further past that. It's just something you need to get comfortable with before. I mean, if you're in your backyard and you got wide open space and you don't mind losing a few arrows, definitely go for it. It's not gonna hurt anything besides maybe your pocketbook and a few arrows lost, but definitely go out and try it. It is definitely helped me in shooting up at closer ranges. Okay, 50 yards. 50 yards, we're gonna see what we got here. Yeah, 50 yards. That might be decent. 50 yards, one dead on, and these two are just a little low, but not bad at all. I can handle that. For 50, I don't know if I'll ever shoot 50 at a live animal, but that's saying something. Bow's on, bow is dialed. It's killing a deer at 50 for sure. These two are probably killing a turkey. This one, not so much, but not bad. Not bad at all. All right, move back to 60 yards. 50 yards was pretty solid. I don't actually have a 60-yard pin. All I have is 20, 30, 40, and 50. I only got 4 pins. So 50, or past 50, it's gonna be kind of hard. I kind of gotta guess with my 50-yard mark. But we're still gonna sling 3 arrows, see what happens. I mean, first time out shooting, if you don't shoot at long ranges, you're not gonna get better at shooting short. Just the margin of missing at 20 yards by this much turns out to be this much at 60 yards. So shooting at long range definitely shows you where your problems are, and you can definitely fix them to get back and shoot smaller groups at 20 yards. All right, let's get back in there. Let's shoot this at 60 yards. I was aiming for this blue square. Like I said, I don't have a sight for 60 yards. I was aiming about right up in here. So these two are good. I don't know what happened on those two, but not too bad. Definitely, like I said, not gonna shoot any animal at 60 yards. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. Obviously, my arrows are all over the place too, but it definitely helps when you go back to 20 yards. See, I definitely could have just pushed this one a little bit. And I mean, I aimed here instead of here, and that's the miss. But yeah, not bad. These ones are on line, which is good. They're all straight up and down. This one definitely pulled or did something. Okay, so for this next couple times shooting at 20 yards, I think I'm gonna be shooting sitting down, because when we're in the turkey blind, you don't really have a standing shot. So we're gonna be normally sitting in chairs or kneeling on the ground or something. So I want to get comfortable with sitting down and shooting. Anyone can stand up and shoot, but once you get sitting down, it's kind of, you want to figure out how to position yourself so you can get an accurate shot, and just kind of figure out what's comfortable. And because you don't want to be just straight facing your target, you kind of want to have a little tilt to your body, just to make that string go by easier and being able to draw back, all that stuff. But yeah, these next couple shots I'm gonna practice sitting down. Here's my target. It's a little bit smaller than my fist, so it's about the size of turkey vitals. And if I hit this at all, I consider that pretty solid. 20 yards, let's get him shooting. Not bad at all. 20 yards sitting down. Almost Robin Hood that one. Whew, that's really close. Those are real close too. Wow, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid for sitting down, 20 yards. Wow, that arrow went in there a long ways. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I can deal with that. Just packing up, leaving the range. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys want me to do more shooting, more bow shooting, more rifle shooting, anything shooting, drop a comment down below. Let me know. I'd be willing to go out and do that. It sounds like a lot of fun, and it is a lot of fun. But thank you guys so much. If you guys could go down, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment, and share, I would greatly appreciate it. I guess until the next video, hey, take it easy, be safe, be healthy, and we will see you.